Nothing's better with breakfast than a tall, cold glass of orange juice. So when you go to the store, there's tons of different options on the shelf, including oranges that you can juice using a little juicer. So what we're going to do today, it is Wednesday, so I wanted to do a little taste test of all these different oranges. These are not from concentrate with no pulp. I just wanted to do basic orange juice. I do like pulp, but I just like to do basic orange juice. I want to taste what's the difference and can I figure out which one is the fresh squeeze. So join me. It's Wednesday and let's do an orange juice taste test. So since it's Wednesday, I thought this would be a great time to test out some orange juice. I absolutely love orange juice. I use it in cooking. I drink it cold from a glass. It's absolutely fantastic. So I wanted to see if I could pick out, number one, the best, and can I pick out the fresh squeezed? So we have a whole range of orange juices here. And one of the problems with orange juice is if you were to take these oranges and juice them and try to pack them and send them to for distribution, it would go bad. This orange juice will only last a few days. And that's why manufacturers do a lot of things to preserve the quality and the taste of your orange juice. And what has happened is we have a whole slew of orange juices that now no longer really resemble what fresh squeezed orange juice tastes like. When I have fresh squeezed orange juice, it's almost like it's a lot waterier. It doesn't have the same kind of flavor profile. It's completely different than what you get on your grocery store shelf. And that's because a lot of these orange juices companies are taking all the essential oils, all the good stuff out of fresh squeezed oranges, and they're preserving them by adding back these flavor packs. That's why it kind of tastes like these orange juices are more richer, they're a little more thicker, all that stuff than fresh squeezed orange juice, because these flavor packs are trying to add in a certain taste and a certain consistency, because oranges don't taste the same throughout the year. This tastes the same no matter what part of the year that you buy it. And it has changed what we think about orange juice, because a lot of times people will drink this and they think that this is orange juice. And then they taste fresh squeeze and they're like, that's not orange juice, because this has altered our taste into believing that this is what orange juice is supposed to taste like. So we're going to taste these out. We have one brand here, the 365 brand, that it is suspected that they don't use flavor packs in this. Nobody really knows for sure, but there's a rumor that they don't use flavor packs in this. On the carton, it says no added colors, flavors, or preservatives. And there's people that believe that this doesn't have flavor packs, but there's also people that believe that this has a lot different flavor than these do.
They use a variety of oranges throughout the year to balance it.
So it might change the flavor might not be consistent throughout the year because they're not using the flavor packs. But whether or not that is true or not, there's no real way to verify that. So our contenders for our taste test today, we are going to be squeezing some oranges with this juicer right here. We got fresh squeezed orange juice. We're also going to be trying out a concentrate. So this is Minute Maid original, straight from your freezer section, concentrate orange juice. Like I said, these are all not from concentrate varieties. So we're going to be using the 365 brand, straight from your local Whole Foods. We're going to be trying Florida's Natural. This is the one on the commercials where the farmer's hand goes through the grocery store refrigerator section and you grab it out of the farmer's hand straight into your kitchen, right? So this is Florida's natural. We have Tropicana Original Pure Premium. We have Simply Orange. I really like their lemonade. So Simply Orange comes to us from not from concentrate. So finally we have the store brand. This is one that I can find that was not from concentrate. It is the Great Value brand from Walmart. So these are all the national brands. This is a store brand. We're going to be comparing a from concentrate and we're going to squeeze some oranges. So let me grab 2 pitchers so we can make our not from concentrate and we can squeeze some oranges. Okay, so let's make our frozen orange juice. This is a Minute Maid Original, available in most grocery store frozen sections, right? So we're just gonna scoop our frozen concentrate into this pitcher here. Ooh. So this, they basically take some of that and boil out all the water, right? Till they boil it down to just this, and it's like frozen ice. Okay, and we got 3 cans of water here. 3 full cans of water. And we're just going to stir this up. Instant orange juice, right? So let me get the real oranges out so we can squeeze them. So next up, we're going to juice some oranges. And these are not the greatest juicing oranges, but they'll do just fine, I suppose. And we will, if you get oranges that, like the big, huge ones, they tend to be dry and not have a lot of juice. These look actually kind of juicy. So I have our juicer set for minimum pulp. It takes a lot of oranges to make any kind of orange juice. Probably gonna take this whole bag just to make that container. Wow, they're certainly different color.
Oh, hey y'all. So I'm the contest rep here, okay? At least for a phase 1 here, which is Amy. We have cups 1 through 7. Really, it's 1 through 6, and then this pair 7. Because these are only 2 ounces each, and Amy thought that she might have a need to take a second swig if it's close. So that's what this second row is. That way I don't have to do a second pour. So there's really no difference. They're each individually numbered, and I have a key in the other room that identifies what the brand is. Her scorecard is pretty simple. 1 through 7 identifies the sample, and on the right, 1 through 7, the worst. If she thinks the best is maybe number 4, for example, then that's going to be number 1 on her far right. If she thinks this guy over here is the least likely good, then it's number 7. So you're numbering from 1 to 7. I don't want you to confuse it. It's not that hard, right?
I won't.
Best up here, worst down here. Okay? And somewhere in here is our magic.
Do you want me to put in how I rank them? What number?
That's the whole purpose of this.
Okay.
You're just ranking them. You're not trying to identify.
You said best up here, worst up here. I don't know what that means.
I'm just saying the best flavor will be, say, number 1, for example.
Okay.
So if you think 5 is the best tasting, you're going to put a 1 by it.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm kind of scared.
And in our prior thing here, when I did all the juicing and stuff, I did roll and squeeze as best as I could. We did strain out the pulp on the fresh squeezed because the squeezer thingy still let a lot of pulp get through. Since these all are non-pulp, just to keep the playing field clean, we did that with the real guy too. So there's no pulp in any of these. So
okay.
Good luck with your little brain, boo.
I'm scared because I don't want to, not pick out the fresh squeeze.
Oh, is that what this boils down to?
So the color on this one is significantly oranger. I would say number 1, the color is the lightest. So number 1, I'm going to put the lightest. And number 3, I'm going to say the darkest. It seems like it's more of a rich orange flavor.
It's a color, Amy.
I don't know rich orange color, excuse me.
Did they put more orange food coloring in it?
Yeah, did they put more orange food coloring in it? All these are somewhat the same. This one is a little on the lighter side. I would say 4 is slightly lighter than the other ones, but 2, 5, 6, 7 look the same. 3 is the darkest, 1 is the lightest. So let's go. I'm scared. Sample number 1. Kind of watery. Sample number 2. That one's not as watery, but not as watery. But it has kind of, I don't know, like a fake kind of taste to it. I don't know. Number 3, this is the darkest one. Let's see. That tastes like oranges. Wow, this literally tastes like oranges. I think 3 tastes like biting an orange. I'm thinking 3 possibly could be the fresh squeezed. Number 4. I gotta. Oh, I can go in here. The floor is kind of bland, and it kind of tastes like McDonald's orange juice.
Put those comments down then.
I'm writing them down.
Because that'll help you decide.
Number 5. It's similar to 4. I'm scared.
Sure you're going to get an answer wrong?
Number 6. That's just okay. That kind of just tastes like orange juice. Just tastes like 6 is kind of what I would expect when you're like, you got a little jug of orange juice from the store. Number 7. Seven tastes like 6. Did you mix some of these up and put the same one in?
No, believe me, I really should have, just to mess with you.
Okay, so first off, my clear winner is number 3. Number 3 is number 1.
Well, is that because you believe that's real oranges?
Yeah, it tastes like oranges.
But
it just tastes like oranges.
But is that the best tasting?
Yes. Number 3 is the best tasting, and this is number 1 to me.
We have one in here that is a concentrate. Therefore, it should be the most watery tasting, theoretically.
I think number 1 is the worst. This is number 1 is number 7.
Now the unknown is the 365 because they do some weird blending, and some people have said it tastes watery, but it scores well overall though.
I don't like number 1. Number 6 to me lot of them taste the same. Literally, you can't hardly tell the difference.
You can put a three-way tie if you.
Number 4 is number 6. Number 4 is just slightly better than number 1. Okay. Number 2. So what do I have left? Number 2. Number 5. 6. And 7. So let me see if I can get these in some kind of order. 2. 5. 2/5. 6. 7. Number 2 is next. I think number 2 is next. Number 6, number 7. What was the other one I said? Number 5. And number 2. Those taste the same. Number 2 is number 2. 5, 6, and 7 to me taste the same.
All right, well.
5, 6, 7. Oh no, wait, that was 7. This is 6. Number 7 is better. These just taste like some kind of McDonald's orange juice. This one's slightly better, number 5. Wait a minute. Okay. My number 1 is number 3. My number 2 is number 2. My number 3 is number 7. 4 is number 6. 5 is number 5. 6 is number 4. And 7 is number 1.
All right.
Your turn. The boo round.
The boo round. All right. So Amy did her best. Once again, they're all fairly the same pale orange. This one's darker for some reason, so who knows, right? So let's start with number 1 here.
Numero uno.
Number uno. Yeah, one tastes pretty watered down, but who knows? It could be real. Who knows?
Could be the real one.
Number 2. Dang. I mean, it's orange juice, but
Is it tasty, man?
I don't know. It just tastes the same. I think 1 and 2 are the same. I think you're screwing with me. A little sweeter.
It's hard to tell. Those flavor packs are really great.
I don't know. I don't know what they are.
How was that, Boo?
It tastes the same as 1 and 2. I don't know. Same. I can't distinguish. Oh, I don't know. This has a depth of taste and everything. All these other ones taste like water. So this is the first one that doesn't taste like water. So I'll say that's real, probably. And I don't know. Water. Okay.
Can you pick out the best and the worst?
This is the best. The rest of the worst. I don't know. I really.
You gotta rank them.
I can't rank them. God, this would take forever. Yeah.
So which one you say?
I don't know. 1 and 2 taste the same. That's all I can say. All right? It's not as if they're good or bad. Is 4 even watery-er? I don't know. Three is just plain. I mean, 5 is not bad. Six, we said was a holy grail, right? If you can go the wah. Yeah. You remember when we juiced pineapples and we drank the pineapple? We said, oh my God, we got to make like pina coladas out of this stuff, right? Because even though some of the stuff was not from concentrate, and it tasted a little better than the concentrate stuff, the fresh just had that extra oomph. Oh, I forgot. We can probably smell these things, right? Forgot? No smell. But let's take number 7. Seven is not bad either. So I said 5. Let's do a taste test between 5 and 7 if I even got any more 7 left. I got a little bit of 7. So blind taste test. Here's 1. Not bad. Yeah, they're the same. So not bad either. So if we have to rank geez. 6 was a dark one, right? So, yeah, I said real. So that's going to be best, numero uno. Not bad. We'll tie for 2. Tie number 2. Tie number 2. And then everything else is worse. Well, actually, I said plain. So 3 has to be the worst. So that's going to be number 7. 7, worse. Everything else is tied for 3rd. No, 1, 2, 3. Has to be tied for 4th. Is that how that works? So we have a number 1. We have 2 that are tied for number 2. So that's technically 1, 2, 3, technically, even though they're counted for 2. So the next one will be 4. So everything else ties for 4, except for the worst. Tie 4th. Tie 4th. Worse. Watery-er? Yeah, tie 4th. Best. Okay, I think we numbered it. Close enough. All right, so let's compare notes on who's who. So the big reveal, right?
The big reveal.
All right, boo. You want to do your best first and your last?
Let's do the worst.
Okay, so we're going to do worst.
What is your worst orange juice?
My cup number 3 was the worst.
Cup number 3 is a frozen concentrate.
Hey! I
Yes.
guess. So that was what? Minute Maid frozen.
Minute Maid frozen.
Yay!
Okay, what's my number 7?
It's gonna be
My number 7 was number 1.
Simply.
Simply? We buy that all the time.
We buy this all the time, right? Simply, right? It's supposed to be just orange juice. I don't know. No added sugar, pasteurized.
When I drink drink it on an everyday basis, I didn't realize how watery it is, but compared to the other ones, it's completely watery. I'm not buying that anymore.
Well, who knows? Maybe they're not putting flavor packs that's thickening it. Maybe it's better for us.
Okay, so number 6. Well, you have like a 3-way tie, right?
I have a 3-way tie for what I really couldn't make up my mind. Okay, so
Which ones?
So basically, 1, 2, and 4, I had troubles with.
Those are low end. So number 1, Simply Orange.
Oh! Okay, so Simply Orange didn't do too well. What was another one here?
365.
Oh no! These 365 is around here somewhere. Oh yeah. They spent all this trouble, not adding flavor packs, allegedly. And I don't know.
And your other one is Tropicana.
Oh no. Well, sorry guys. You just didn't do anything for me, that's all. So what did you rank as 6 and 5 and 4?
So my number 6 is number 4.
Number 4 is Florida's Natural.
Florida's Natural.
So basically, she didn't.
Straight from the farmer to your.
So she didn't like Simply for some reason, and she doesn't like these guys either.
That's straight from the farmer to your grocery store.
I don't know. Maybe they're watery tasting. Who knows?
My number 5 is number 5.
Number 5 is 365. So
365.
Sorry, won't be going to Whole Foods no more.
My number 4 is number 6.
Oh, sorry, Walmart.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart was above Florida's Natural and Simply Orange.
I know. Hey, it's cheaper. What do you know?
Okay, so your next up, I guess, would be, I don't know.
I have
another tie.
I have another tie. I got a runner-up between a couple of numbers. Number 5 and number 7 didn't taste too bad.
Number 5 is Florida's Natural.
Hey, so I did like these guys. She didn't.
And number 7 is Great Value.
No, I actually like these guys. Who knows? Maybe I got cheaper taste buds. I don't know.
So my number 3. Did we do my number 3? No.
No, we haven't.
Okay, my number 3 is number 7.
Okay, so number 7 is Tropicana.
Tropicana?
So they came close to runner-upping. Of course, I'm scared now.
My number 2 was number 2. Frozen concentrated orange juice.
Well, this brings back the whole argument of maple syrup. Half the people are used to the fake stuff, the Aunt Jemima and everything else that's fake, and then the other people like the Vermont and Canadian real stuff. And if you mix the two, you go, this is horrible, even though it's better for you, and vice versa. And maybe the same thing with this. Maybe she's used to watered down stuff. Maybe you made this according to directions.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe there's something in.
They got the strongest flavor.
Not from concentrate, or in this case, that is concentrate.
Both of us is Banks fresh squeezed.
Yeah, we like the fresh squeezed the best. As soon as it hits the taste buds, it actually has some flavor to it. It doesn't have this like watered downness.
This is like oranges, actual oranges.
Yeah. If you take oranges or lemon and you zest them and you go, ooh, this has this great smell. In this case, it had a really great flavor. It just stood out.
It's the most expensive.
It's the most expensive. So the next question is, you're not going to be buying this anymore?
No, I'm going to pass on that.
So we have to pick one of these other ones going forward.
I'll buy it.
Who knows? I've been buying another store brand. I've been going to Food Line and buying theirs, even though she says, it costs more. Who knows? Maybe I'll go with Great Value.
So what's up, cooks? It's Wednesday. We did a taste test of orange juice, and I think the clear winner is the fresh squeeze. Unfortunately, it's the most expensive, but if you're going to be cooking with orange juice, or you need something with great orange flavor, go for the fresh squeeze. Every day, the other stuff isn't bad. It's just you can really tell that the flavor is just not there. And a lot of them
when you compare them next to each other.
Yeah, when you compare them next to each other compared to the fresh squeeze. The fresh squeeze tastes like oranges. These other ones, all of them, I don't know what they taste like. They taste like the flavor pack.
But we were totally happy with Simply Orange.
We've been totally happy with this, but when I tasted it against all the other ones, it's just this one's really watery. So, hey, right? I hope you have a great Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed this little fun test. And cheers, everyone. Have a great day. If you like this kind of video, please join us by subscribing below and coming along with our journey of becoming better cooks. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what kind of orange juice you like to use. And also visit my website. You can check out all my recipes out there, amylearnstocook.com. And on social media, you can catch me on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/amylearnstocook. That is my group where we talk about everything kitchen and cooking and gadget related. You can also check me out on Pinterest and Twitter at Amy Learns to Cook, and also on Instagram at Cooking with Amy. Have a great Wednesday.